Action Hoops Sports Center. JoJo Bradshaw and Duke, along with Bubba Brand, they took on UCLA for the Action Hoops College Hoops National Championship game. Who would come away with the victory? Bubba Brand was out there putting on a show, but was that enough to prevail Duke for a national championship? We got all the highlights, folks, on Action Hoops Sports Center. Bulls, Knicks on Action Hoops Sports Center. We got Game 7 for you, folks. And we got Malcolm Jordan and the Bulls going up against the Knicks in the Action Hoops NBA playoffs. Bulls, Knicks. Who will take the W? Game 7 right here on Action Hoops Sports Center. Out there balling. Action Hoops Sports Center, where we got all the highlights. Hey, booyah, booyah, booyah. This is your host, Scott Stewart, and you're watching Action Hoops Sports Center on Action Hoops TV. We got a lot of action today, folks. Catching up on some action, the Bulls, they're trying to repeat. And to do that, they're going to need, the same production for Malcolm Jordan. He's averaging 40 points per game in these Action Hoops NBA playoffs. He's shooting an impressive 46% from the field. That's really impressive and very, very, very efficient. In Game 6, folks, the Bulls, they took on the Knicks in New York, and they had to win that game to force a Game 7. Malcolm Jordan went out there and had 50 points in Game 6 to force the Game 7. And he kept the Chicago Bulls, season alive and dreams alive of winning another Action Hoops NBA title. The Knicks took on the Bulls tonight, folks, in Game 7. And man, oh man, was it a good one. We got the highlights coming up right now. And here we are, folks. We're in the fourth quarter, Game 7. Bulls versus the Knicks. Action Hoops Eastern Conference Finals. Who swings it to who? Malcolm Jordan. And Malcolm Jordan does the rest. He did have a triple-double tonight. Bulls have a huge lead in this fourth quarter. Check out Malcolm Jordan with the turnaround jump shot. Good. Check out the Bulls on the other end. Out there playing solid defense. They forced a tough shot. There's a miss. Oki on the rebound, and Malcolm Jordan does the rest with the spin cycle. The Knicks doing their best they can to try to come back. Here's Urban Magician. He finds Hugh Ewan. He was 7 for 14 in tonight's ball game. He shot 50% from the field. Check it out right here. And here come the Bulls, folks. This was the type of night it was. With the time running down, check out Malcolm Jordan, patting stats. The Bulls, they did walk away with this victory and move on to the Action Hoops NBA Finals. What is a Bulls highlight without Malcolm Jordan making the Action Hoops Sports Center top play nominee list? Here he is. Action Hoops Sports Center top play nominee with the up and under. Bulls walked away with this win in impressive fashion, 122 to 105. The Bulls, they did shoot 51% from the field. They shot 40% from 3, and they got the W. Hey, how's it going, folks? This is David, and I'm your host for the Action Hoops NBA playoffs. I'll have all your coverage. The Bulls, they did take care of business in Game 6 and 7. In Game 6, folks, Malcolm Jordan, the young man, did have 50 points. And in Game 7, he topped that performance off with a 40-plus point performance in Game 7. Malcolm Jordan, folks, is out here, putting on a show. I mean, averaging 40 points per game in these Action Hoops NBA playoffs. The young man is on a mission and cannot be stopped. A lot of people believe that the Bulls, folks, will repeat this year. They did win the Action Hoops NBA title last season, and that was when Malcolm Jordan came out of retirement. He did retire for a year and a half, decided to come back, and he delivered the city with a championship. The Bulls now are on pace, to win another title. After winning Game 7, they move on to the Action Hoops NBA Finals to face the Jazz. And, that'll be fun. Hey, we're back, folks. This is Scott Stewart, Action Hoops Sports Center on Action Hoops TV. Bubba Brand, folks, the Action Hoops College Hoops Player of the Year this year. The freshman will be put on a show this season, leading the Duke Blue Devils to the Action Hoops College Hoops Final Four, and in an impressive win against Providence. Bubba Brand was the one with the game-winning shot, to go along with 40 points in that ball game. Well, after Duke beat Providence in the Action Hoops College Hoops Final Four, they moved on to the Action Hoops College Hoops National Championship game. And Bubba Brand, folks, out there putting on a show. This season, folks, he's been averaging 21 points per game and just around 8-9 assists per game. The Action Hoops NBA scouts are in love with this young man. They believe him or Paul Price will be the top 2 picks in this upcoming Action Hoops NBA draft. As of now, folks, the UCLA Bruins took on the Duke Blue Devils in the Action Hoops College Hoops National Championship.
There's some Action Hoops
NBA scouts. Here's the highlights.
And here we are, folks, the Action Hoops College Hoops National Championship. Check out JoJo Bradshaw right there with the 3. And that young man knocks it down. UCLA, folks, they were up 9 before he hit that shot. And here comes UCLA on the other end. They will try to get a 3 going. They can't get it. Bradshaw on the rebound. Here's JoJo Bradshaw doing the rest, going coast to coast, telling that young man he's too small. With the fingaro, turn around fingaro. That was JoJo Bradshaw. Check out Bubba Brand, the Action Hoops College Hoops Player of the Year, with the tough lay. Here comes Duke again. Check out Bubba Brand. The young man did have 41 points in the Action Hoops Final Four. He has 8 points so far. Check him out right here. Driving to the basket and getting an easy 2 points. And here comes Duke, folks. Check out Bubba Brand, showing that he is more than just a scorer. He's also a facilitator. There's JoJo Bradshaw catching the alley-oop. There it is. Check out Bubba Brand, putting in work, doing what he's doing what he does. Turnaround, jump shot, good. And check out JoJo Bradshaw. Right here, putting in the work down low, pause. Oh, that was a nice move. Showing the strength. UCLA, folks, they're up 4, ending the third quarter. And check out Stevenson with the deep 3. He knocks it down at the buzzer. And, UCLA, they went on a run to start off the fourth quarter. UCLA, folks, they started off the fourth quarter on a 10-2 run. Bubba Brand was doing everything he could, to try to cut into that lead. Here he is right here. Crazy shot in the paint. He was doing that all night. Check out Aaron Davis for UCLA. The young man, he cut up in the Action Hoops Final Four. Check him out right here with the and-1. This young man had 20 points and 12 assists tonight. Amazing. Duke down by 14 in the fourth quarter. Check out JoJo Bradshaw cutting to the basket. He can really move without the basketball, and he knows how to get a bucket. That young man had 18 right there, but he finished with 20 points and 14 rebounds. Impressive. Here's UCLA, Aaron Davis. He did have 12 assists. Here goes one of his 12. Check him out right here with the crazy lob. Oh, baby. Oh, look at the replay. That's Aaron Davis to Campbell. Well, here's UCLA, folks. With 1:50 to go, they're up big. They went on a 19-8 run in the fourth quarter. That shot at the end of the third put the UCLA Bruins on a run. That's Campbell for 3. That was the nail in the coffin. Well, Duke trying their best to fight back. They did cut the lead down to 15. Here's JoJo Bradshaw with the monster dunk. But that was not enough for Duke. They did go ahead and lose the game, and UCLA, they went ahead and got the W. And that's gonna do it. UCLA are your Action Hoops College Hoops National Champions 1996-1997 season. Duke, second straight Action Hoops Final Four appearance and second straight Action Hoops National Championship appearance. They do not come away. UCLA are your Action Hoops College Hoops National Champions. Congratulations, the Bruins.
I'm your host, Big Deal, and I'm out. Peace. Be sure to check out the highlights on Action Hoops.
And UCLA, folks, they're on top. Pause. Aaron Davis was your Action Hoops College Hoops Final Four MVP, most valuable player. He'll be picked pretty high in the Action Hoops NBA draft. Bubba Brand, 30 points tonight, 10 assists. He really put the Action Hoops NBA scouts on notice, even though his team did not get the W. He was magnificent. He will be, a lot of people think, the top 2 pick, or a top 2 pick in Action Hoops NBA draft 1997. 30 points tonight, 10 assists. He will be invited to the Action Hoops NBA Combine. Bubba Brand. Well, the star of the night is Aaron Davis, UCLA's very own, 20 points, 12 assists. I mean, well, if he wasn't a guy who was going to be picked in the first round, a lot of Action Hoops NBA scouts have changed their mind. One of the top point guards in Action Hoops College Hoops this season, and he was able to lead his team when nobody thought he could to the Action Hoops College Hoops National.
Hey folks, we're back again. Action Hoops Sports Center on Action Hoops TV. I'm your host, Scott Stewart. And we're still talking Malcolm Jordan and the Bulls. We're going to go down to, Chuck B, that is, to get his thoughts on Malcolm Jordan, the Bulls, and some Action Hoops NBA playoffs. Who does Chuck think's going to win it, and what he thinks about Malcolm Jordan. Hey, how's it going? Crip Quinn Donut, Malcolm Jordan, Cody Bryant, Malcolm Jordan right now playing outstanding right now for the Bulls. I don't see any team beating the Chicago Bulls right now because of the way that Malcolm Jordan is playing. I mean, Krispy Kreme donut. I mean, the boy can do it all. He out there really getting his team involved. The other team, the opponent, don't seem to have an answer for this young man with the turnaround jump shot. I mean, he's hitting his jump shot like no other. He's shooting 46% from the field. He averaging 40 points in the playoffs. He averaging 40 points in the playoffs. 40 points. I mean, 40 points is incredible to average in the playoffs. They gonna have to do something to stop him. You asking me my pick? I guarantee it. Chicago Bulls will be the Action Hoops NBA champions this year. Now that the Action Hoops College Hoops season is officially over, these kids now are preparing for the Action Hoops NBA draft. And to do so, folks, you gotta get ready for the Action Hoops NBA Combine. Some of these players, folks, will be selected to attend the Combine. Like Paul Price, he's projected to be a top 2 pick. So is Bubba Brand. He's also projected to be a top 2 pick. Some Action Hoops NBA scouts believe that these 2 players will be first off the draft board. The first 2 off the draft board. We got the Action Hoops NBA's mock draft, where you have Bubba Brand leading the way. And we will have a word or two from our main man, David, who has all the Action Hoops College Hoops coverage and all the Action Hoops NBA draft coverage. So we're going to go down to our main man, Mr. David. David. Well, hey, folks, this is David. I'm going to be doing the coverage for the Action Hoops NBA Draft. And, well, we got a lot of good players entering this Action Hoops NBA Draft. Like one particular point guard, God Shamgod. The young man this year is projected to be a top 10 pick. And, well, he has the handle to do so. We got Paulie Price, who's also projected to be a top 10 pick. Some believe he will be a top 2 pick in Action Hoops NBA Draft. Yes, folks. And Paul Price, folks, was the Action Hoops Big 12 Player of the Year this year. So he was a Conference Player of the Year. He was not the Player of the Year nationally. That went to Bubba Brand. Yes, it did. But Paul Price, folks, I mean, his skill set is just, well, very smooth and just, well, above the college game. Rudy McGee, another player. That young man is out of Arizona. And, well, he's projected to be a top 10 pick. So is Drew Williams, the exciting player off the bench this year for Arizona. The young man did average 18 off the bench. He, too, will be in the combine. And there you have it, folks. That was our main man, David, with the Action Hoops NBA Draft update, letting you know some of the top players who will be going to the combine.
I'll be busting y'all up right now. Little crossover right to left. I'll hit you with the first step. I'll blow right by you.
Sometimes we just try to make you look good.
Stop like that. Oh, I think the sun coming out too.
I mean, what's in the water, folks? These high school kids, folks, are now, they're playing crazy, jumping out the gym, shooting shots from all over the place. The number 2 and the number 1 ranked player, D. Miles and JT Clark, the top 2 players in the Action Hoops high school class of 1998. Yes, these 2 guys are bona fide superstars. JT Clark, well, the bona fide superstar, the phenomenal, unbelievable playmaker. Ooh, that was nasty. Yes, it was. I mean, the enthusiasm that this guy has, the leadership, the ability to make his teammates better, the ability to put the ball in the basket. I mean, and his just willingness and ability to win. Yes, JT Clark, the number 2 ranked player in Action Hoops high school class of 1998. Well, he shows that he can, he's a hard worker. He moved up in the rankings. His freshman, sophomore year, he was ranked around 13th, 15th overall as far as his class goes. And then he bumped up and moved up in the rankings just this past summer through some camps and, his ability to show off at his high school. He's attending Oak Hill Academy, and, he's making a name for himself, being the number 2 ranked player in Action Hoops high school class of 1998. The young man is an undecided player right now. He doesn't know what school he will attend at the moment. But he's got the likes of Maryland, Duke, Providence, and, even Michigan. As for D. Miles, folks, the number 1 ranked player in Action Hoops high school class of 1998. This young man is unbelievable. Some of his options, as far as what he might do with his future, is skip college and enter the Action Hoops NBA Draft. We're going to go down to Stephen B. Smith to get his thoughts on D. Miles, the Action Hoops High School Player of the Year this year. Stephen B. Smith.
Yet I like his promise. And so when you look at that, the fact that Billy Donovan's your coach and some of the things that you're doing there, clearly. Grading their roster. The bottom line.
With the steal, he finds who? D. Miles, the number 1 rated sophomore in Action Hoops high school
Action
class,
Hoops mixtapes.
1998. It's a play, no, it's
D.
D.
Miles
with the dunk. Action Hoops Sports Center top play nominee.
Notice that we're trying to do. And when you consider his athleticism, his hops, he can shoot the J. He's averaging
now.
28. Yep. He's averaging 28.
Look me in the eye. It's okay if you're scared. So am I. But we're scared for different reasons. I'm scared of what I won't become. And you're scared of what I could become. Look at me. I won't let myself end where I started. I won't let myself finish where I began. I know what is within me, even if you can't see it yet. Look me in the eyes.
Well, folks, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. So it doesn't look like we're going to fix this show because it's not broken. I hope you had fun, folks. This is Scott Stewart, your host on Action Hoops Sports Center on Action Hoops TV. Be on the lookout for some more Action Hoops action, Action Hoops NBA, Action Hoops High School, and Action Hoops College Hoops. Yes, folks, I'm Scott Stewart, and I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm out. The highlight of the night. Peace.
This crowd is done.